Sorry about the previous stream. I'm going to have to speak my mind and clear things up on what happened yesterday and whatnot. I won't be pointing fingers or saying names. Apparently, this incident kind of happened on my blind eyes, and I've seen the signs that it's time to let go because I don't want to support this, and I no longer will support it because I don't support it at all because I am a good person and I'll never support any of this. Um, it actually happened on multiple occasions, I think, and it's on my blind eye. I was blind and did not see the truth before, but when I found out it's time to go and it's time to leave, and must I say it's hard? Well, it's kind of scary because I know it hurts, but it needs to be let go of. And it's time to move on until they learn their lesson and take accountability for their actions and whatnot. Sorry about that. My microphone is so stupid at these times. Like I said, they should take accountability for their actions and be held responsible for it and just leave the internet like they should and then come back to apologize for real instead of having some silly apology. I'm just going to say it, a silly apology. Be for real and let people forgive you for real. And if you're going to continue doing this stuff, then there's no apologies because sorry is not going to cut it. Um, Sorry for that pause, but it had to be done. Sorry isn't going to cut it because you have to be meaning a real apology and stuff, or people won't support you. Because the truth is, I'm not supporting sides anymore. I'm just gonna go on my own, and I am basically on my own. Just because when you're done with your ex friends, and when you're done fighting, just move on from the drama and move on from all the stuff that they did and cut ties with them. Even if it's just a friend you've met recently or having videos on them being exposed for very cold hard truths is what you have to look into. Um, if you are going to be friends with them, make sure to pay attention to the videos and pay attention to the truth because the truth always prevails and nothing more. Um, so yeah, it's been a very stressful week, but I did it. It's been very stressful, and I don't want to get involved in the drama, like I said in the final straw. So that was the final straw that I'm gonna take. And hopefully I could be happy with what I have and what I am today. So I am a very good person. I'll never do things that I shouldn't. And I pray to Lord that sometimes it's okay to not be okay. And just to let you know, I'll upload often, but I think I'll upload less because I'm gonna get a job this summer and hopefully this works for me. and hoping to be successful. Maybe I'll stop working on winter, possibly, so that I'll have enough time and free time. So, yes, it is. Well, yeah, I'm tired of ranting. That was the ugly. The bad part is, um, this dude was a creep, and it started on August 2024. So I stopped interacting and I blocked those two people that are harassing me and stuff. They were 27 and 31, and I highly doubt they'll never come back to what I just said. I will never support these people like this. I'll never support people like these, and hopefully to move on away from those two, and possibly a bunch of toxic people that I met before. Um, but I learned to move on, and I always learned to move on and cope. So I feel like these are the coping mechanisms that I wish to share. I shared coping mechanisms, so I'm gonna share them here. Um, the first coping mechanism is watching Gundam shows, and possibly the second one is drawing. The third is playing video games. I know I didn't show anything of it. Only showed Fortnite. Still trying to focus on it. Uh, Warframe. I'll get back into it more and show you fashion stuff because I have not shown it in a while. Um, Now PSO2, that'll be a difficult thing, and well, yeah. So just a little trigger warning, just to let you know. But all else, it's also owned by the same company that owns Sonic, which is Sega. Um, the base one, the base one is pretty much OG in its time. Uh, they have pretty much the retro games there, and I think Sega is great. Just not the fandom and the community, cause gas chambers everywhere, and all else, I'm staying far away from any fandom that's a gas chamber and staying far away from whoever the heck caused this drama. And I'm not getting involved with this stuff. Nor I'll get the cops involved. No, never. I'll just have my friends involved, but I will never. Because I don't like drama. I don't like fighting. And I don't like people encouraging it. It's just gonna make it worse. And sorry. Uh just had a pause between, and I also added labels now to the how do I switch to camera? It's how do I even switch camera? Is there any way? Okay. I think I learned now. Uh So I think I learned. It's just that it's a bit difficult for me to read the tiny words. As you can totally see, I labeled these. Ah! I don't know why the camera is sideways. It's backwards, I know, because I don't like showing my face. You can actually see. I know it's backwards, but bear with me. It gets worse. Oh my god. I think that part I talked about is the bad. So the good is I'm finishing up my projects. Actually, let me see. I finished up 6 projects, just forgot to give them a name, the other character's name. Um, so I'll be doing that. I know it's a short stream, and I don't want to waste your time, so I'm just gonna say this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the 1K sub club. And with that being said, I forgot to introduce myself. Uh, it's still Arcee slash Salty, and also a new crew member has joined. And thank you for your continued support, even though I'm busy or gone. Um, so yes, um, take it easy and have a good day and night.